Now today, I have a very interesting route for you guys because we had a route that started at 4:30 and was supposed to be a 3.5-hour route. However, I ended up getting a prompt while I was waiting for a route and it said, we have an updated offer for you. Now, when I went to go check it, it said that it would update my offer from a 3.5-hour route to a 4-hour and 15-minute route for more money. Now, my original route was for $149 and the updated route was for $182.50. This route has 41 stops, 46 packages. We are currently 15 minutes away from the first stop, 10 miles out. I don't know much about what is going on with this new program that they're offering new offers while you're waiting. I believe it's because they don't want to let as many people go with free money. More than likely, I would have gotten let go because of the amount of people waiting today. There was at least 20 to 30 people waiting for a route. So more than likely, maybe I had a low chance of getting a route and it would have been a free $150. However, from my personal position, I don't think it would have been worth it for myself, only because I'm trying to film every single day for you guys. Yesterday, I had a route that let me go, so that was footage that I didn't have for you guys either. And I don't mind getting let go. I don't think any of you guys do too, because it's free money at the end of the day. It is currently 4:58. We are heading to the first stop. It says we're gonna get there by 5:11. All right, we made it to the first stop. It is currently 5:10. The first two stops were both apartments, both of those amazing luxury apartments, right? Isn't that just awesome? No, it's not awesome at all, okay? I'm very upset because it takes 5 phone calls for people to answer the door. I know it's 5 o'clock in the morning, but why in the notes does it say call customer, not the door pin, not the delivery code, not something where I could get it in at least inside of the building, right? Because these are the same people, I promise you guys. They're the same people that will call up and get mad and say, the guy didn't deliver my package in the way I asked. Give the code, man. Give the code. And I want you guys to know this too. They know you're coming at this hour, okay? They do. And I promise you, and you want to know why I know that? When you order something from Amazon and you're a Prime member or whatever, underneath of what you're ordering, it'll say arrives by the 12th, arrives by 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. We are slowly making our way through this route. Most of these stops are apartments. I'm really hoping at a certain point it just becomes residential houses. I never mind apartments, but at least 7 of these stops have been luxury apartments with needing dual access to the apartment building. Meaning, oh, there's another Amazon Flex person. That's funny. But you need access to the front door. Then you need access to the package room. We are on our way to stop 30. It is currently 6:38 and we are, like I said, getting through this route very slowly. There is basically 60% of apartments on this route. So a lot of times where I'm trying to find which way to go because, like I said, there's not a lot of notes even at the regular apartments. It becomes difficult sometimes. You're going to have so many routes where there's no apartments, and you're going to have some routes where it's basically all apartments. We have made it to the last stop, and I am very happy. For today's route recap, I just want to say how grateful I am that this route is over. I am so happy that it's over. It is currently 7:44. This was a 4-hour and 15-minute route. It was supposed to be a 4-hour route, but this is the big issue that happened with these types of routes. This route was given to me too early. This route was supposed to go out at around 7 o'clock in the morning. I got this route at 4:35, I believe, in the morning, which means that most of the stops that I have are supposed to be closed by then, all right? They're not even open. They're not ready for this delivery. It wouldn't be a huge deal if there was access to at least half of these apartments that I had. Out of the 50% that didn't have access, there's another 50% of the 50% that have no access that want you to just call the customer. Then you need access to the mailroom. If not, you have to leave it outside the mailroom. Now, unfortunately, I have to tell you guys that yes, some of these apartment buildings are very nice, but for some reason, people pay $2,000 to $2,500 a month and still are stealing other people's packages. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. We are 8 minutes away from home, 5 miles out. We have drove a total of 45 miles and we're probably gonna be at under 55 miles for this route. So it was great in that sense, right? It's just the amount of headaches and making sure that the customer is going to get the actual package, right? That's the problem. I don't want these people having their stuff stolen over and over. And even if you get it in the mailroom, by the way, which is an absolute disaster. Most of these nice apartment buildings, their mailrooms are horrible because their packages are just thrown everywhere. The lockers are overfilled. I mean, you can't even get the packages in the lockers most of the time. And even then, there's so many times where you don't have access to the actual locker themselves. You need like a specific PIN, and you know what happens. The customer doesn't give you the PIN, or the PIN that you have doesn't work. Like it's hilarious, okay, to say the least. And it's one of these if you know situations. I'm just gonna laugh it off, go eat some cereal, and go to sleep. To the next route.